Okay, let's get started, guys. Let me share my screen and then let's kick this off. Uh, all right, cool. You guys should be able to hear me, see me. Well, not see me. I ain't put my camera on. It's early in the morning. I ain't comb my hair or nothing, so you already know the vibes. But let's kick this off. Just let me know if you can see my screen, and then we get going. Get going. We get going. All right, say no more. Cool. So first thing we're gonna look at, well, one of the most interesting trades I'll probably say right now is definitely gold. Um, yeah, we already know what happened yesterday. I mean, it was literally in between thinking if we're gonna buy, sell, and then we got to buy and sell, kind of, in a very ugly way. Um, yeah, it was crazy yesterday, especially if you understood the news that was happening with Israel and everything else going on. It was interesting. So in where was it? Early in the morning, was kind of stuck in this range here. I was thinking, do we buy, sell, and then we kind of got trapped both sides. And then I was just like, yeah, like I said in the morning as well, is that I'm not gonna really try to buy or sell if I don't see a breakout either side. And we kind of didn't really get it, and then we started trying to take sells throughout these areas. Didn't quite happen in the cleanest way, and then finally got that drop. When we got that drop, we dropped into the trend line. And when I was looking at the trend line, I was thinking, what's gonna happen here? Are we gonna make a move up, down, or what's gonna be the situation? So again, as you guys know, I don't like to force trades, so I just let it happen. Okay, just let it happen. And then when we saw the liquidity right, so again, if you remember when I marked this up yesterday, yesterday's highs, I was saying, look, I want one of these areas to be taken out, and we took out both. Okay, finally took out both, and then it happened quite late in the day. So this was around what 2:30, 3 o'clock, and then I think yeah, the entry was about 3:30, 3:45. Okay, so that was that cheeky entry, and then I wanted it to come obviously way down here. Okay, but we didn't quite get that trade. Didn't quite get that trade. So obviously from there you have to readapt and see what's happening. And then once I knew we broke that trend line, that's when we can actually buy. So again, you guys already know it's always 10 to 1, right? We're always doing a 10 to 1 kind of trade. So explaining all of that, understanding what I would like to see again, kind of rewinding back to yesterday. So yesterday or even the day before, I said to Hugo, I said 24.30, and this is the area I had in mind, 24.30, either to take out this high or mitigate price through here. So yeah, when I said 24.30 in the chat, you guys understand what I was talking about now. How it happened, very ugly. I didn't expect it to happen in that way, but it happened nonetheless, right? So we're in this area now. One or two things would happen. Again, similar to yesterday when I would say one or two things. So this initial trade came off this 15-minute IPA, which is why we traded that. And then since then, we didn't have a mitigation, and we broke all these lows. And then now we're getting that extreme pullback. Okay, we're getting that extreme pullback now. If we get our fib from that high to this low right here, okay, we're in that extreme pullback phase. We're in like literally 89, 90% discount, right? So that's the phase we're in right now. For pullback, if I'm looking at this, what I'd like to see, okay, what I'd like to see is a minimum trade, and I think this is on a 5 minute. What I'd like to see is a pullback at least until this area here. Okay, who knows, it could go even lower, but on the 5 minute, I believe. Okay, we've got this candle right here, and we've got IPA FEG in this area also. So I like a pullback at least into this area. Also, that kind of does our daily cycle, right? So you guys already know what I look for on the daily. So that will be a daily cycle kind of. It'll be a perfect daily cycle, really. Okay, so obviously we've opened up today. I think Finn caught a buy this morning from this area. Okay, we're coming to here, and I expect potentially one more push up, just to push up into this area. Got a 5 minute candle right here. Oops, went too far. Okay, so that's that 5 minute candle. Okay, you can see the 5 minute supply, and then we've got the 5 minute IPA here also. Okay, so this is what I'm looking at right now for potential trade. Hopefully, we can get something similar to this, and then that'll be beautiful, right? So again, it's just the same thing over and over again all the time. Okay, so hopefully we can get something similar to that. Right now, obviously, I've got this as a 30 pip stop, which I mean is not the worst in the world, because if you do manage to get a 10 to 1, okay, the 10 to 1 is here. Okay, 10 to 1 is right there. I mean, you get 300 and let's just say 300 pip basically. Okay, so this is a 31 pip stop right now. So let's just make this 30, and then we can make it a bang on 300 pip move. Okay, 305. My OCD's kicking in. I really want to make this perfect. Okay. I messed myself up there. I should have left it right. My OCD was kicked in. I was like, no. All right, cool. Okay, cool. There you go. Now you got a perfect 10 to 1. All right, cool. Yeah, obviously 30 pip stop right now. If we manage to come into this area, again, you've got a perfect 10 to 1. But obviously, we're going to try to get this stop lower. Okay, this is just the setup for now. But obviously, you guys already know what I would like to see is price shifting up into here. Okay, doing something like this. Okay, and then we know we'll be in for our trades. Okay, where we know approach structure to the downside, get a re-entry somewhere around here, and then shift it down. Okay, that'll be the ideal move. Okay, so yeah, we'll wait to see exactly how that does play out. If it does play out, it's still in drawing mode. Okay, we'll see if this can actually happen, and then we'll shift it from there. Why is it not letting me do this? Anyway, let me just do it manually. Cool. So yeah, we'll wait to see what happens with this. And who knows, we might never reach up into there, and then we might do it from here. We'll break this structure, and then we can look for re-entry around here. But obviously, I'll ideally prefer something like that. So sell down, come down into this area here. Again, big IPA, FEG, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, that'll be the mitigation area that I'll be looking to trade towards. Okay, so we'll see exactly how that does happen. Yeah, we'll see exactly how that does happen. And then yeah, that'll be clean. That'll be clean as hell. So keep an eye on that. Let me just alert just in case. Okay, let's just keep an eye on that just in case. And then Euro USD, again, with this. So is it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. I think I was looking at a buy from around this area. Yeah. Unfortunately, it just didn't play out exactly how I wanted it to earlier on, and then it kept on dragging. And then I forgot to tell everyone to delete buy limits, even myself. And then obviously as the day went on, which was like 12, and then prices literally slammed through. We done inducement to the side here, taking out that previous low. Okay, mostly this one. Okay, taking out that previous low right there. And then during Asia session, this is now shifted dramatically. What's going on? Is my trading view freezing, or is it what's going on? Okay. Okay, cool. So damn, this is shifting away. Cool. So you can see we took out that low from the previous day, and then yeah, this in here, I found 1 minute entries. So again, if we manage to come down here, we've got a 2 pip stop, target Asia session high, you got 30 pip gain. So that's a 15 to 1 trade. Obviously, we could go higher, but minimum, that's what we want, right? So 1 minute, we've got a 1 minute candle right here, which will give us a two pip stop. And we've got the 1 minute IPA as well down in this area. We've got trend line that just literally got taken out, which is why price is shifting up a little bit. Hopefully it doesn't shift up too much and actually comes back for us. But yeah, that's something else I'll keep an eye on. And hopefully we can actually get a trade from there. So again, one that's not quite ready right now, it might even shift higher. Okay, but if we can actually come down, we're already taking out this trend line. We can come down lower here. Again, I'm targeting this buy side liquidity. So again, 50 pips here, potential 70 pips to the move there. So minimum, like I said, we just want to come down, take out a session, and then shift from there. But obviously, like I said, buy side liquidity is right there. Equal highs are right there. So that'll be a crazy trade, 35 to 1 if possible. Okay, so keep an eye on that. It's not quite ready yet. Not quite ready yet. But yeah, we'll see if we can actually drop down into there. Okay, so that's that. Other things I'm looking at, we already went over gold, US 30. Okay, right now I'm looking at this 1 minute IPA FEG area. Okay, so I think myself, Beth, and a couple other people got into this trade yesterday. We've done our 3 to 1, which is about 200 and something points. So again, we're going to here. So 3 to 1 was 170 points, let's say, and then we dropped as low as 200 and let's say 250 points, and then we start playing games in this area. Okay, and then as you can see, as the day went on, around 9 o'clock, which I mean, I'm definitely out of the market at that time, we take out the high again, and then we've dropped broke structure, created kind of equal lows through here, and then now price is sifting up into this 1 minute IPA. Okay, it can potentially go higher, but right now I'm just curious to see what's going to happen here. Okay, if we create our signature move, okay, then we could potentially complete the move I had in mind originally. Okay, if we could complete the move I had in mind originally, that would be interesting. So I just want to see what might happen in this 1 minute IPA. and then see if we can actually get the rest of the move, because that was a monster move, right? Okay, 570 points there, and then about 865 points there. So I'll be curious to see what can happen in this 1 minute IPO, and then see what can happen if we can actually come back down towards these areas. Okay, so right now, no trade right now. I just need to see price go into here potentially, and then create our signature move, and then I'll be quite happy about that. Let's see what we can find. So this is that 1 minute gap. Okay, within the 5 minute candle that pushed up here anyway. Okay, so this is that 1 minute gap. Now I'm just going to see what can happen potentially from there. Similar to NAS. Probably NAS yesterday was the one that probably should have been more focused on for the team. I thought US 30 looks cleaner, but apparently not. Okay, I thought US 30 looked cleaner, but NAS was the one that I probably should have sent out to the team rather than US 30, because this, yeah, I mean, yeah, it was perfect. It was actually perfect. Obviously, I've just reworked this now to see if we can find a new entry, but similar to US 30. But yeah, yesterday, this was the cleaner one. I thought US 30 would be cleaner one, but it wasn't. Okay, like NAS just literally came up into here, boom, tapped it, and it was like, see you later. Okay, I know, I mean, I only wanted a 10 to 1, as you guys already know, but look how far down it went. This time, 500 and what points? How many? I didn't realize it was that much. 570, 573. Damn. Okay. I definitely should be focused on this one more for the team, right? But yeah, I mean, still clean trades. But yeah, US 30 still done its thing. So how much did this do? I mean, roughly about the same, 270, and then US 30 done about 250 or something, right? But this was clean. It just kept on sinking down. So again, similar to US 30, I'm just seeing what could potentially happen off this mitigation. Okay, we've got a gap here. Okay, so this one again is looking a little bit cleaner for me today. So I would be focused on this one, but who knows? US 30 might flip and be the cleaner one for today. Just how the market is, right? So again, gap in the market. Again, we've got this candle that shifted it up and then drops the whole thing. So again, similar to US 30, we're just getting a big pullback after breaking structure. Okay, so again, let's get this fib, boom, boom. Again, see the 89, 90% discount. And we've got the IPA just hiding above there, 5 minute supply hiding above there. Right now, price is creating liquidity. Okay, you can see these equal highs right here, price is creating liquidity, which tells me, and wait, is it? No, that's slightly higher. But either way, we can see this liquidity being built up here. Okay, so you're seeing liquidity being built up here. We've got our targets to the upside, IPA, FVG, 5 minute supply. I love to see stuff like that. I absolutely love to see stuff like that, because when you see stuff like that, it leads to trades like this. Okay, where you're seeing on picture, okay, liquidity being built up, price taps into our specific point of interest. Okay, and then from there we get our move, and then we can sell it down. Okay, so when I'm seeing stuff like this, I actually like that. So again, I haven't set a specific, this is yesterday's trade, right? I haven't set a specific entry for this one yet, but obviously if you was going to, you'll be looking at 5 minute stop would be, that's a bit large still. It's a bit large stop, but yeah, let's see when we do get up into there, let's see if we can actually minimize this. Okay, because right now that stop is not something I like right now. Okay, so we'll see if we can minimize this, and obviously minimum take out this Asian session low, and then more importantly take out this liquidity right here. So we'll see what happens with NAS when and if we do get into there and hold, and then we'll see if we can get better price action for lower risk. Okay, so let me actually, did I look at this on a 1 minute? I'm not sure if I looked at this on a 1 minute. But I already know this, we have to respect that high there anyway. All right, cool. Yeah, I'll just see when price comes into it and then we rework it. Okay, but I do like the liquidity is being built here now. Okay, getting early sellers into the market, building stop losses above here, and then see if we can just shift into this area. So let's see what we can do with that. That's not quite ready yet. So again, NAS US 30. Again, this is doing the same thing, dropping a little bit earlier. Okay, let's just make sure we're not missing a trade on here as well. We'll keep an eye on it. We'll keep an eye on it. It's not quite clean quite yet. I mean, all this liquidity here. Yeah, I prefer it if it does go into here anyway. So yeah, we'll see what happens with that. Cool. So yeah, those are my top 4 trades for today so far. Okay, Euro USD all dropping lower now. Not cool, so no more. Okay, dropping lower now. GBP USD, I don't really see anything I like today, so I'm going to leave that. Gold, okay, still floating around this area. Here's 30, still floating there. All right, cool. We're in prime position for that. All right, now these are the other trades I was looking at yesterday, right? So USD JPY and GBP JPY. Okay, so as you can see, like I said yesterday, when we was up here, I was thinking, yeah, we're gonna just hit our 4-hour supply and we'll look for sales. But again, that didn't happen. And then you started seeing again as the price started going on later on in the day. I said yesterday, watch out for these areas. Okay, I said very late in the day, so just leave it. Okay, so what was this? That's like 8 o'clock. Okay, so again, you guys already know from 6, 7 o'clock, I'm definitely not looking to take trades. Okay, so obviously with this happening, literally Asia session at 11 o'clock, it's something you shouldn't be looking into anyway, because this will probably happen, and it did. And now we're very short of our other 4-hour supply, I mean, demand area. Okay, so now we're just kind of stuck in a range here where I'm like, we're going to hit either or. So we can either hit this area and buy up into here, okay, which will be amongst the trades. Again, boom, that's about 415 pips, and then vice versa. So I'm just watching out to see if we do drop into this area. And then the other thing I was looking at was if we do break this high, then we can look for buys to then take it up into that 4-hour. So again, we're stuck in a very nice range right now for us to take it either way. But obviously, if we can take out this Asia session low, create liquidity here, break the structures, mitigation, then obviously we can buy up to this. So I'm just keeping an eye on this for now, and very, very similar to GBP JPY. So the difference between these two, however, is might need to go to the 4-hour for this. Okay, difference between these two, however, is this done a major inducement. Okay, done a major one. So I took out this low from the 15th of May. It's a major inducement. Okay, like from the 5th, what was it? 15th of May, took it out. And then now you can see the target just above. Okay, that target above is now looking very juicy. So now I'm looking at this, I'm like, cool, clean out this high. Coming to here, we've got about 560 pips on our hands. Okay, and potentially even higher. Okay, so obviously we have to see if this is the end of the inducement, if we still even go lower if we really wanted to. But I mean, this makes sense for me just to kind of start shifting up into here and then make another sell down if possible. So again, I am liking this one a little bit more because it's done that major inducement. Okay, so we can see what can potentially happen. So yeah, obviously that inducement happened in Asia session. So who knows, we could come even lower and then start sifting up. So again, very similar to USD JPY. If we can break this high, then obviously we're looking for buys. But right now, I think we might create something down at the bottom here and then shift above. So again, just those two just to keep in mind. Okay, just those two to keep in mind. Very, very similar setups where we can take out the lows and then create our signature moves and then shift it all the way up. Okay, so very, very similar setups right now. So we're going to induce an inducement potentially. Okay, so let's just wait to see what might happen at these lows. But these are ones I'm just keeping in mind for now. But top 4 hitters for today, definitely Euro USD, gold. Damn, just don't go without us. Gold, yes, 30. Okay, and NAS. Okay, so those are the top 4 hitters for today. And Euro USD, I might just send out. Actually, I'll do it after the call. But yeah, those are top 4 hitters for now. Okay, so no real trades for us to take right now, but they're setting up quite nicely. Okay, gold. Better come back up. Better come back up, bro. That's what I'm saying. Better come back up. But yeah, was there any questions in regards to any of that so far? Any questions or anything anyone wants me to look at? While we just wait for trades to give us better confirmations and just give us our entries. Can we go back to Euro USD? Okay, what am I going back to Euro USD for? What are we saying? And then run for it again, please. And down. Check, you don't ask for a lot, do you? I don't know where do you want me to start? But yeah, so again, main objective for this trade in a short form is we've got buy side liquidity that I was looking at yesterday before we done this inducement. Okay, so he's really buying from here a couple of times to see if they can actually come up into these areas. Didn't happen. struggle to break it, trade equal highs, and then obviously now I just marked it as a buy side liquidity because of these equal highs through here. So now I know that's my target for buy side liquidity. Yesterday, okay, we had this low, okay, and I was thinking, cool, we're trading away from it, okay, but as you can see, yesterday it literally came, took it out again. So again, we've done another inducement. So now we know for sure we should definitely be trading away from this to get to the buy side. Okay, so when I'm looking at that, okay, when I'm looking at that now on, let's just say we've got to 15-minute firstly. Okay, we've got our resistance range, we created a trend line through here. So I already knew this was going to get taken out. Okay, which is why we've got the sat faces on our trend lines. So again, understanding that we're going to trade away from this. Now, Asia session is created here. We haven't taken out the high or the low. So what I'm expecting or what I would like to see is the low being taken out to then come into here to mitigate our position. So again, this picture basically, okay, equal lows being taken out, boom, price runs away, break structure, does something, and then we wait for it to come back, and that's our entry, and then we shift away. Okay, so exactly that, the low was taken out as a medium inducement was done. Okay, we shifted away, block structure, and since then we haven't come back to mitigate this area. So with that area, firstly, I looked at the 5-minute. Okay, 5-minute, we've got this gap right here. Okay, I looked at that, but I was thinking, all right, cool, we've got that gap there. But also, I'm curious about this demand within these wicks. So what that made me do was go, this is a potential sell right here as we're speaking right now as well. But is it worth it? Okay, I mean, 5 pip stop to get 20 pips. I mean, you could do it if you wanted to, but I'll rather wait for the better setup. Okay, so back to this. So again, 5-minute in there, and then I was more curious about this demand in here. So just straight away went on a 1-minute. And then as we run on the 1-minute, okay, so you can see the same things again. Okay, IPA through here to here. Okay, make this more accurate. And then we've got this 1-minute demand in here. Again, the markets are fractal, right? Meaning what happens on a 1-minute, what happened on a 5-minute, what happened on a 5-hour, what happened on a daily, it's just the same. So again, what we've got is just the same thing over and over again. Okay, equal low has been taken up by that one candle, price shifts above. Okay, we come back for mitigation, price shifts above again. So now we need a new mitigation of this. Okay, it's just the same thing over and over again, just in different formats. Okay, same thing over and over again in different formats. Okay, so that's happened, boom. So now I want this to happen again because we brought these highs. So I want this to happen again. Again, very similar to the picture. Okay, boom, happens there. And then the one that makes it happen there, we do exactly the same thing again. And then we buy up again. Okay, and that's exactly what, as you could probably tell, I'm looking to happen. Okay, so yeah, like I said, that was a potential sell there. So that could be the move happening right there. Why does NAS not come up on a funded account? It depends what funded account you're using. It depends what funded account you're using. I don't know which one are you using, and what lot size should I use for a 10K funded? Okay, I always say your risk is 0.5%. A trade maximum 1%. Okay, and then you can go like that. But for me, I do things a little bit differently. I go by the dollar amount. So again, let's just say, for example, if I was using a 10K account, I don't know how much you're allowed to use in a 10K account. Let's just say you're allowed to lose 5%. Okay. For me, I'll be factoring in not losing $500 every single day. Okay, and then I'll do a dollar amount of that. So let's just say per trade, rather than using a specific lot size, I'll use a dollar amount. So let's just say I only want to lose 100 per trade. Okay, I'll then put my trade in, and then obviously if you're using things like MT5, it'll tell you exactly how much you're going to lose. So then if my lot size is going to make me lose like $200, then I'll be like, cool, reduce the lot size to make it more closer to $100. If I've got a $60 stop loss, I'll be like, you know what, I can put a little bit more of a lot size to make it more closer to $100. So I'll go rather than the lot size than work on the actual dollar amount. So if I only want to lose $500 a day, I'll split that into 5 trades basically. So I'll say, cool, each trade I take is going to be around $100 loss if it's going to be that. Okay, that's how much I risk. So that's how I specifically do mine, but everyone's different. But for me, that just makes a lot more sense. Okay, so I know exactly how much I'm willing to lose every single day, and then I'll take the trades from there. Okay, so that's how I do mine specifically. Dapo has put something in the chat box in regards to finding names on FTMO. Names will be available for funded account. All right, say no more. But yeah, I don't use FTMO, so yeah, Dapo can help you in that. Okay, so yeah, I hope that makes sense, and vice versa for you, Jack, breaking down that trade. Okay, in a very, very quick way. So yeah, that's the trade I'll be looking at. I might as well send this into the chat right now, innit? Yeah, that's a very let's just keep it humble for now. And let's just do 50 pips or 30 pips. I was thinking about the other trade. Okay, boom, 15 to 1 trade. All right, cool. Let me just send this into Goldmine. Okay, we've got 2 pips top if we manage to get this trade. Okay, let me just send this into Goldmine for now. Uh, Goldmine. What's this? Euro USD, right? Euro USD. Right, limit. Okay, entry. Should just round this up to make it nice round numbers. Okay, and then stop. Cool. So entry price, nice institutional numbers as well. Got a stop, 2 pips. Okay, 2 pips. And then our TP, it said 30 pips, but it can go even more, right? Okay. And then TP, then 30 pips. Cool. So that's that. So again, let's just do this actually. So, I mean, is it even worth doing a 3-to-1 on here for 5 pips, 6 pips? Can do, I guess, depending on what lot size you want to use. Let's just put it. Let's keep everything uniform. So boom, you get your 3-to-1 there. 3-to-1 trade there. And then you get a 10-to-1 there. Okay, 10-to-1 right there. And then obviously the main target is just taking that his session higher, which gives us a 15-to-1. Okay, so that'll be the trades. All right, cool. Let me just print screen that. Let's make it bigger. Right, cool. Yeah, if this trade comes in, I mean, it's a very cheeky one, to be honest. Very, very cheeky one, but yeah, we can make that happen. Hopefully, hopefully. But cool. That's that trade. What's I would say now? Boom. Just make that pull back into him, man. Just make that pull back into him. It's 30. Yep, staying closer into there. There's still creating more liquidity. But cool. All right. Just waiting on this. Just waiting on this. All right. All right. All right, cool. I'm gonna actually let's just see what happens with actually no, yeah, I'm gonna leave it as that. If these do form and break structure and give us what we want, then obviously I'll send it into Goldmine. But for now, just a waiting game. Okay, it's just literally a waiting game. And hopefully our setups can actually come through. And then yeah, so if it gives us our signature setup, I already showed you guys live on the call what these setups will look like if you didn't want to take these yourself, okay, and have the higher risk. But for me, I'm just gonna wait to see if it does tap in and then give us the lower risk trades. That's what I'll be waiting for. So yeah, let's see what plays out. But I already sent this into Goldmine. This is probably the lowest risk trade we can potentially take today. It's giving us what the signs that we like to see. So yeah, let's just wait to see what happens with that. And then GJ and UJ, again, you guys already know what I'm waiting to see for those. So again, it's just a waiting game, especially NFP week. You don't want to be forcing any trades at all, right? So yeah, let's just be patient, take as low risk trades as possible, and then we'll see what's good from there. Are we keeping Euro NZD order now or not? After this call, I'm going to tell people to delete that. Because yeah, that shifted a long way down. What is it? Euro, well, Euro NZD. Yeah, shifted a long way down from what I originally wanted. Okay, it's not that far off to be honest. Yeah, you know what? But yeah, I'll tell everyone to delete it for now anyway. And then we'll see what's good. But yeah, we'll leave it as that for now. But yeah, I'll keep my eye on Euro NZD anyway, just to see if we can still get the trades. But yeah, for now, I'll tell everyone to delete it on Goldmine. Okay, so yeah, we'll keep an eye on it still. Keep an eye on it. Oh, cool. What prop firms do I recommend? I mean, personally, Alpha Capital is one that I would recommend and I've used before because I know the owners, and they've got all the right certificates, they've got all the right things, they pay out on time. Various other prop firms are just literally collapsing because they don't have the right paperwork, and a lot of people are just creating prop firms because they know they can get easy money, scam people, and not give payouts and all that kind of stuff. But Alpha Capital is one I definitely would recommend. Personally, message me on WhatsApp. I can send you a discount code. I think it's 10 or 15%, one of those. I can send you. So if you want to use those or check them out, then just message me. I'll send you a discount code for that. So yeah, other ones I've never, I've never actually used any other ones. I've only used Alpha Capital. I know other people use things like Equity Edge. I think that's what it's called. FTMO obviously. And I don't know any other ones really. But yeah, those are the ones. But Alpha Capital is the one I've used personally before, so I can vouch for them, and I know the owners and everything else. So yeah, I hope that helps. But cool. Leave it as that, and then yeah, we'll keep an eye on trades that we can potentially get. It seems obviously with NFP being this week, a lot more trades are happening in the afternoon and evening. So yeah, mornings you can catch cheeky ones, but yeah, just not this week so far. But yeah, we'll see what's happening in the afternoon, and as usual, I'll send it through, and then we'll see what's good. But cool, I'll leave you guys with that. Have a blessed day, and I'll catch you guys real soon.